Hello, veterans and families, and the ECHS beneficiaries. Helping Hands for ECHS is very happy to bring video number 108. I'm Commander Santhanam. This video is talks about the beneficiary friendly revised policy on referral to Empanelled Hospital and treatment at Empanelled Hospital with a referral. I will consider this comprehensive video as your go-to video on referral and treatment at ECHS and Panel Hospital. Almost all aspects of these are covered. I will cover the following areas. One is, which are basically the revised policies, validity of a referral, scope of consultation at Empanel Hospital using a referral, direct OPD at Empanel Hospital who are eligible, planned treatment with a referral. What are the new facilities or the features? Unlisted procedure and investigation recommended by a specialist. Post-operation follow-up treatment. Who will help you if you face difficulties at Empanel Hospital? I've covered this in a separate video. I will give you that number at the end of this presentation. And then the references and helping hands for ECHS YouTube videos relevant to Empanel Hospital. How you can get them. A short introduction. You may all know, but for completeness, I've covered this. You know that a referral is an essential document for the empaneled hospitals to provide cashless treatment to ECHS beneficiaries. It's an essential document. Without this, they are not expected to provide cashless treatment. Referral is issued by ECHS polyclinic always, be it parent polyclinic, which you have registered, or any polyclinic in India. This is typically issued between 0800 hours to 1600 hours, or it may be 0815 hours, 15 minutes for them to settle down in the polyclinic. Referral is an online initiated document. It is end to end online within the polyclinic. Nobody writes any document by hand. This is always initiated by the polyclinic doctor and digitally signed by the OSC of the polyclinic. Okay. You do not have to produce any document except your medical notebook. This medical notebook may have AFMS hospital specialist recommendation for referring you to an empaneled hospital and some medical history of that particular ailment. And referral is a single page A4 size sheet. That's all. It's not any other document. They just print it out and you get a one copy of the print. The referral typically will contain clinical findings, diagnosis, OPD or inpatient test, etc. On the top right, beneficiary photo and other details of the patient or the beneficiary itself. This is a very important thing. I've covered this in a separate video about the referral document. The contact number and the name of the OSC polyclinic who is issuing this referral, who signs it digitally, and also the Joint Director Hospital Services of the regional center, under which the polyclinic is coming as part of the administrative responsibility. Okay, these two numbers are there for you to contact in case you need help. At the Empanel Hospital, you have some problems, you want to contact somebody, you can contact either of these two people. Referral will always indicate a date of issue and validity at the top. Make a note of this. You must use the referral before the validity date. You are aware about military polyclinic and non-military polyclinic. If a referral has to be issued by the military polyclinic, service specialist prescription or recommendation referring you to Empanelled Hospital is a must, is required, based on which polyclinic doctor will initiate a referral. If it is a non-military polyclinic, polyclinic doctor will directly initiate a referral. You don't have to go to the service specialist. In case of a medical emergency, a referral is approved by the OSC polyclinic. This is initiated by the Empanel Hospital after you identify yourself with the beneficiary card, etc. You need only to produce valid 64 KB card or temporary slip to the hospital for initiating the emergency referral. You have no other role to play. You just give it. It is their responsibility to initiate a referral request on the polyclinic within 48 hours to provide you cashless. Well, let's see about the revised policy on referral, which is what this video number 108. The first aspect is consultation, beneficiary friendly policy. I'm not covering what is the existing policy. I don't want to confuse you. Just let's get to know this so that we will get these facilities or these facilities. The referral is now valid for 3 months from date of issue. You can consult a specialist 6 times. First is the first time when you take the referral to the hospital, and then 5 more within the validity date. If the referral talks about cardiology, you can consult the cardiology specialist in the in the Empanel hospital which you chose for the first time. You cannot go to a other Empanel hospital. Once you go to an Empanel hospital and the referral is registered in their system, that gets tied to this referral. A referral gets tied to that hospital. So you can go 5 times more. You don't have to go back to polyclinic for that particular type of consultation. If it is for some other specialist, obviously you will go back for another referral. You can consult 2 more specialists in the same hospital if the first specialist referred. This is important. You're going to a cardiologist. Cardiologist is referring you to another specialist, 2 more, as a part of their OPD. Then you don't have to go anywhere else. This referral will do. You can go and meet other 2 specialists within this validity date. So as I said, 1 plus 5, 6 consultation. So under this condition, you have finished 1 plus 2, 3. So you are still left with 3 more consultations with this referral within this validity date, so that you can go back to any one of these 3 doctors or each doctor once, whichever combination it is. This is basically a review consultation. So I said, this is 3 months in the normal condition, but there are some special conditions where the referral is automatically issued for 6 months, such as cancer, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, etc., to treat the cancer patient, diabetes, hypertension, cardiac diseases. These are valid automatically for 6 months. A day before 6 months expiry, you have to go back and get the referral renewed at the polyclinic. Only one important note: the number of sessions will be indicated in the referral. Like here it is 6 times, here it could be even 12 times or 24 times. That is decided by the doctor, okay, specialist doctor or the medical doctor at the polyclinic. So these are very important facilities which you should be aware of. So valid for 3 months, 6 times this referral is valid, 1 plus 5, and you can go to 2 more specialists, still you will be left with 3 more consultations. Okay, now let's next important feature for all beneficiaries, applicable for all beneficiaries who are 70 years and above. Okay, what are the new facilities? Any beneficiary above 70 years can go directly to any empaneled hospital for OPD, that is outpatient, and for all listed procedures and investigations if it is recommended by by this doctor, OPD doctor. You go to an OPD, let's say for orthopedics. Orthopedics doctor writes some blood test, some X-ray, etc. These are called as listed procedures and investigation. This list is known to the empanel hospitals. You don't have to go back to the polyclinic at all. This referral is good enough, or this visit with your card is good enough for them to complete all these procedures and investigations. This is applicable even in non-emergency medical condition. This is also important because there are other conditions where, in the case of emergency, they don't have to ask for anything. Even for non-emergency, you are going directly to a OPD doctor. Doctor prescribes some listed procedures and investigations. They will do it. They will be able to bill it and get their money. You don't have to bother. And for you, it is cashless. You don't have to go back to polyclinic at all. If they tell you to go back, ask them why. That is what I covered here. What are covered? For example, MRI, CT scan, PET scan. These are also covered because these are all listed investigations. Okay, no separate referral required. Now, there is certain procedures and investigation which are called as unlisted. That means they are not coded items in the ECHS sanctioned list. Okay. Supposing you have gone there and there is an unlisted procedure or investigation, this unlisted procedure or investigation must be initiated online only. This is the form ECHS F-U form. Earlier it used to be called as Appendix A, a very famous name in ECHS. Appendix A for unlisted procedures and investigation. They cannot give you a copy and say, go and get it. Nobody will approve. They have to necessarily initiate it online, Empanel Hospital, fill up that form, give all the medical information, and automatically from that computer it will be reflected or it will pop up in the OSC polyclinic computer, and then the OSC will do the needful. It will go to the specialist in military hospital. After they approve, the approval is uploaded by the OSC polyclinic. You have actually no role to play because many hospitals give a sheet and say go and get it done. I think that's if you start doing it, then that will become the policy. This is the policy which I am highlighting because this is what is issued by central organization. So 70 years and above, I have covered direct OPD. All listed procedures investigation will be done as a part of the OPD. You don't require to go back for any referral. Even if it is unlisted, you don't have to run around. They will get it done and you can go back. You'll have to go on another day after the approval comes and get these unlisted procedure investigation done because you are 70 years and above. Okay. But it is very important you must produce a valid 64 KB card or a valid that is signed and stamped, and validity date should be within that particular date when you are when you are going. It should be valid during the treatment, the temporary slip. If you have a 64 KB card, that's all is the document which you have to take. You can carry your medical history notebook. It's always healthy practice. So I have covered a very important change, beneficiary friendly. Till now, this was 75 years. Now it has been brought down to 70 years and above. Okay, let's see the planned treatment. Planned treatment is that you go to a medical officer and doctor in polyclinic. He, you know, based on his diagnosis or her diagnosis, they generate a treatment, a referral for planned treatment at Empanel Hospital. That means they give you, it's a non-emergency condition. Naturally, you obtain a referral from polyclinic for OPD or IPD. IPD is inpatient. That means the patient is going to be admitted. This is one. Now, if you are going to a military polyclinic, from there to a military hospital, and if the specialist recommends any procedure or investigation and they are listed, the Empanel Hospital will complete these. As I covered there, all these are. You don't have to go back to polyclinic for another referral. Okay. If the I'm sorry for this paragraph mistake. If the super specialist, recommends even, you know, and a listed procedure, but within the hospital, if they recommend a listed procedure, then for that also you don't have to go back for a referral. But they have to ensure that particular test which they are prescribing in the Empanel Hospital, it is absolutely essential. That's why I've underlined it. Just for the heck of it, they should not, recommend that test because you are getting it done and they get the money. No, they have to use the discretion that it is essential for your treatment. That's why it's written absolutely essential. If the super specialist or specialist in Empanel Hospital recommends an unlisted procedure, as I mentioned, for 70 years and above, same. Empanel Hospital will initiate ECHS FU form online, which is called as Appendix A earlier, and I obtain approval. Then you go back and get that particular investigation or procedure also done. So, literally, with one referral, they'll be able to do everything. You don't really go back to a polyclinic for anything again, except for unlisted. This is even for the planned treatment. What happens? Some of the procedures or investigation may not be indicated when the referral was initiated by the doctor. But this specialist, because you're going to a specialist, and that specialist may recommend certain procedure investigation which are listed, which is what I covered. If they think it is absolutely essential, the Empanel Hospital will complete all these things as a part of this referral itself. I hope you are clear. It's a very important change under the non-emergency condition. This has been brought about by the central organization so that beneficiaries do not make unless multiple trips back to polyclinic, get a referral, come back to Empanel Hospital, etc., etc. Yeah, about unlisted procedure, I have a separate video, but I will cover it as a part of this referral and treatment. You are aware that if any procedure or investigation recommended by specialist at Empanel Hospital, you're going for an OPD and they want a particular procedure investigation which is unlisted. The cost is less than 5,000 rupees. That is the ECHS rate is less than 5,000. They know it. What is the cost? They will automatically complete this and they will invoice it. You don't have to bother about it. You don't have to pay for it. If the cost is above 5,000, like I mentioned in both the previous slide, they will initiate form ECHS FU form online, get approval. After that, you can coordinate with the hospital, go back and get it done. The third important aspect is supposing you are going to a service specialist in AFMS hospital or a government hospital specialist. That specialist has written clearly an unlisted procedure investigation as a part of this recommendation in the service hospital or government hospital. Obviously, the referral will indicate this. Okay, this particular unlisted procedure itself in our referral issued to you. If you take that referral, there is no requirement for the Empanel Hospital to initiate another time ECHSFU form. This referral indicating the unlisted procedure itself is an authority because this has been authorized by the service specialist or the government hospital specialist. Please note this. Okay, the hospital may not be aware. It is not intentionally they will do it, or hospital may not be aware. You can highlight this policy so that you don't have to go back or harassed by the Empanel Hospital, go and get a Empanel, unlisted procedure approval. Not required at all. This is a third condition. In none of these cases you run wrong, except this case you have to wait for the approval to come from service specialist through the polyclinic. ECHS FU form will be approved. If it is not approved, obviously they will not do it. And this is only when the cost of that particular procedure or investigation is above 5,000 rupees. Post-operative. Now, under the certain conditions of post-operative follow-up, reviews, etc., there is no need to revalidate the referral, okay, or regular follow-up treatment for the following: post-cardiac surgery, including angioplasty, organ transplant, liver, kidney, heart, etc., neurosurgery, end-of-stage renal disease or liver failure, cancer, autoimmune disorder, neurological disorder, covering all these. These are the examples which is given. For all these cases, there is no need to revalidate the referral for post-operative follow-up. The original referral is good enough, and the hospital will be able to do this post revalidation or the reviews, and they will be able to bill it. Okay, keep this in mind. Anyway, I have covered for cancer and other things. The referral is automatically valid for 6 months, and number of visits is also given there down below. If it is required more, you please tell the, inform the doctor in the OAC polyclinic. I'm sure they will be able to address this issue to you. For this is another thing to help beneficiaries who are suffering from these type of issues or have undergone surgery, major surgery for such things. Very useful videos focused on treatment at Empanel Hospital are covered by me in my YouTube channel, Helping Hands for ECHS YouTube channel. There's a category called Treatment at Empanel Hospital. With this video, there are 21 videos which cover every aspect of referral and treatment at Empanel Hospital. Okay. I put this separately because invariably people contact me because they have difficulties in getting treatment at Empanel Hospital. Something or other keeps coming up. Video Shorts 104 covers who should you contact if you face difficulties at Empanel Hospital. I've covered this in my earlier slide. JD Hospital Services, OAC Polyclinic. Their mobile number is available. You are free to contact them. That is why the mobile number is given in the referral document. JD Hospital Services comes under the Director Regional Center. The references for this beneficiary friendly policy is the 4th October 2024 letter issued by Central Organization and my YouTube channel videos. My sincere thanks to Director Medical Central Organization. As I always say, I take a lot of effort in developing these videos. My request, please do not copy or reproduce this without my permission. However, you're free to share these videos or the links to any veteran and families so that larger audience gets their benefit and they know what they are entitled for and how to get the best from ECHS. I appreciate your support in advance. Two facilities are available from Helping Hands for ECHS. One is my web portal, other one is a YouTube channel. Both links are given here. In the web portal, you have very important policy letters, news, and also the YouTube entire videos I have brought it and integrated it in my web portal also. So it is a one stop, you can get everything. If you still need help, you can message me. If it is an emergency and you're not able to get help, you can call me. I will try my best to help you. Jai Hind.